Hello and welcome to 10 insane theories that could be true in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, if you happen to enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe as it does help me out a lot. I upload every day, Saturday and Sunday, or longer videos because obviously I have more time to do them. But without wasting much more time, let's start with number 10, Bill Williamson is gay. Now, there are a lot of moments and voice lines which prove that Bill could very well be gay. The first one we see is in the mission's American Address, where Arthur says,
Hey! There he is!
Watch where you're going! Take it easy,
Are you about to
pal.
kiss that guy
Take
or
it
punch
easy,
him?
huh?
Another one could be seen in the mission Exit, pursued by a bruised eagle, where Hosea says,
Martha, or Bill and Phil.
and to dig the hole even deeper for Bill, Bill seems to be quite close with Kieran, shown by some camp interactions.
Yeah, I'm just messing. So, what are you... I mean, where... you want to have a drink? Oh, no thank you, sir. Hello! Have a goddamn drink! Okay.
While exploring, you could probably see this guy that does something to Arthur, which I am not allowed to say. But after the interaction, Bill will approach Arthur.
I met an interesting feller in the swamp. Real interesting.
Did you?
Sure. He seemed to know all about you. I mean, all about you.
Get out of here.
And to dig it even deeper, the special request from Bill is hair pomade, which in 1899 was used as, you guessed it, lube. 9. John is not the real father of Jack. A pretty interesting theory that many players believe, which makes sense. For those who don't know, Abigail used to be a prostitute and basically slept with everyone in the camp, except Bill probably, but side-by-side comparisons with Javier and adult Jack, the similarities are endless. And am I the only one that kinda sees baby Jack looks a little bit like Arthur? I don't know, I might be the only one. The missing princess. In Van Horn, you will find a missing poster for this princess. Now, there are two theories that could be true. The first one is that the princess is Mary Beth. Now, there are a lot of familiarities between both of them, and it could be very well true because maybe she led the high royalty life to live in a gang. The second theory is that the princess is the girl who Micah killed during the epilogue. And who knows, it might be true because no one has found her yet, and maybe, just maybe, Micah killed her. 7. Giants. For the start of the story, giants roam the earth. That's why you can find multiple evidence to this. You can find giant remains, and also if you decide to follow some birds, after a while, you will encounter a lonely giant in the cave who was supposed to have a model that was removed.
Hello there, friend. How are you? I'm rather lonely. You see, I'm too big. I haven't got any friends because I'm too big.
Is that so?
Yes. Yes, it is so. That's sort of why I said it. That and because I was lonely and wanted to talk.
Also, another interesting fact is that the giant mentions he is very lonely, which could mean he is the last of his kind. 6. The Strange Man. Now, this guy could mostly be seen in RDR1 following John, but you can also see him in Red Dead Redemption 2 by the general store, in this house when the painting is finished, and later on also seen in the mirror once it's done. But there are a few theories that could be true. The first one is he is simply death. He follows people that are close to death and stays by their side until their time is up. The other theory is that's Cain in the Bible. In RDR1, John shoots the strange man 3 times, and it says that when somebody harms Cain, they shall be harmed 7-fold. So John shot the man 3 times 7 is 21, the exact amount of shots John took in RDR1. Pretty interesting theory, like, it does kind of make sense. 5. It's a dream. The whole RDR2 story is a dream. Arthur is real, but everything is inside his head. It's simply just a dream. Now, there isn't a lot of things that could prove this, but the main one is that in the mission Aftermath of Genesis, after you shoot the bear and it kills Arthur, you kind of like wake up, from this dream.
Hey, Arthur. You awake back there? Yeah, just thinking.
And goes right back to it. That's why he can't die. Like in other Rockstar games like GTA, when a character dies, they spawn in a hospital. But Arthur just wakes up like from a dream, out of nowhere. Now, this could be completely wrong, but still a fun theory to consider. Number 4. The second rat. Now all of us know that Micah was the main rat, but another fun theory is that there was a second one. Now the most famous one is that it was Abigail, because in a lot of cases she said she wants to lead the gang life with John and Jack. Even in the epilogue she seems to just want a normal life with them. In the mission Banking the Old American Art, where Hosea and Abigail were in charge of the distraction, Hosea gets caught, but Abigail somehow doesn't. And Dutch also believes this because in the mission A Kind and Benevolent Despo, Dutch says this.
So what happened with John in that bank?
He survived. Unlike dear Hosea and Lenny. The only one they took alive. Why is that, you think?
I don't know. I was already on the roof. I didn't see it.
And Abigail, I presume she was able to slip away in time.
What are you talking about?
You know, when I look back at all the chaos of the past few weeks, the apparent superficial chaos, I begin to wonder, maybe, for somebody, this is all going exactly to plan.
Number 3. Hosea's illness. During the game, you will see Hosea coughing out a lot. And when I mean a lot, it's a lot. And most people believe that Arthur didn't get TB from Thomas, but actually from Hosea. Because yes, coughs are the most common things a person with TB will experience. And Hosea admits in some scenes he doesn't have much time left, which could indicate, but which is very unlikely. But again, Rockstar like to make with everyone's minds with confusing theories. So yeah, it could be true, who knows. Number 2. Arthur's spirit. Okay, we have been on a pretty sad roll, so let's lighten the mood a little bit. Now we all love the house building mission. It's one of the best missions, the music, the cutscenes, everything is perfect. But something you may have not noticed is this blue bird in the cutscene. But again, you could say just a coincidence. But the bird spawns in every scene of the mission, and it could be something that the developers thought to lighten the mood after Arthur's death. It's kind of like Arthur's spirit watching over John, finally leaving the gang life and living a normal life. Number 1. The betrayal. We all know Dutch, the man that broke every player's heart in multiple occasions. And some players believe, and I am one of them, that he was a betrayer from the beginning, because we have seen in multiple occasions that the gang members believe, so like Arthur in this scene. But one dialogue that many players miss completely, it's in the mission The New South. And from what I mean is that because this dialogue only happens if you decide to go fishing with Dutch and Hosea. And at the end, Dutch says this.
All right. I think we're gonna be okay.
And in the mission where we come back from Guarma and go to find a new spot for the camp, Dutch can be seen saying random chess moves.
White to D4, black to F5, white to G3, knight to F6, bishop to G2, black to G6, knight.
But the thing is that it's not just random chess moves, it's an actual move called the Dutch defense, where you sacrifice every other figure for the king, in this instance Dutch, to win, and be the only one standing at the end. Now, I hope you do enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments any kind of like more theories you would love to share with me. I love theories in games, like that's why I loved Red Dead so much. I love details in games and everything. So yeah, please do let me know down in the comments any kind of like fun theories I can hear out, because I want to hear them out, alright? But anyway, I appreciate you and I shall see you tomorrow for a new video. Mwah.